Well, it's that time of the week where we sort the winners from the losers for the week. And helping me to do that is Prue MacSween from Verve Communications Prue.
Great to see you too, Diane.
Now, your winner is the Liberals South Australia because they want to cancel net zero.
Well, I was so excited when I heard this, and then I heard that they were planning to rescind it because clearly they're woke, morons who have infiltrated the Liberal Party, the moderates, or the progressives as they call it. What they are is regressive, because what we're all going to find is if we pursue this fantasy of net zero, we are all going to be down the toilet. Our manufacturing, just everything that is touched by energy will just die virtually. So it's very sad. Alex Antic tried to champion it and he isn't going to let it go. But we just see that with the federal libs, they're infiltrated by a lot of moderates as well. They're fake conservatives. They're not people who really should be in the Liberal Party who seem to be dominating the decisions. So I really feel despair that this country's going to really go down the toilet unless someone wakes up to themselves.
Well, a lot of people here at Sky have been telling the party, get rid of net zero, make a real point of difference between yourselves and the Labor Party, and then you might have a real chance of forming government. But they don't
and
seem
get
to
nuclear
listen.
in. There's zero emissions.
Well,
if you want net zero, that's the no-brainer.
Yeah, and fight the argument a little bit harder on nuclear as well. Now, my winner, Prue, was common sense. Just common sense generally, because we've seen a little bit more than we usually do this week. First, we saw the very sensible decision to demand mandatory sex testing from all athletes from World Boxing. And I read a short time ago that controversial Olympic gold medalist, Iman Khalif, has already gone AWOL. She's pulled the pin on her next competition as a result of this announcement. And then, of course, the decision by the family court we've been discussing today about allowing the court to identify an expert witness who actually wrote the guidelines on gender care for youth and how she was discredited by the court. So I thought, very common sense decisions.
It is. It's a bit of hope for those of us who have actually been despairing about what this trend has been, where apart from political correctness, which is just absurd, the attacks on free speech, and now this whole gender ridiculous stuff where we've got men competing against women and the associations in denial about that. Thank goodness that they're waking up to themselves. And of course, the same with this doctor who is an activist. That's what she is, and thank goodness that this judge has finally outed her and the laws are going to be reassessed. Thank goodness.
I think it's uncovered a lot of things for people. Your loser of the week is Dorinda Cox and her defection to Labor from the Greens. Why is that?
She's a loser because we're all on to her now. We all know and suspected that she was a political opportunist. When she first left the Labor Party and said that they were so patronising to women and coloured people, that was why she was going to the Greens. And then, of course, she got very, I was going to say shitty, and I will, because she didn't get...
I don't think we can say that at this
sorry about that, everybody. But in fact, she, wasn't a Greens leader, wasn't picked as a Greens leader. So then she's defected.
Well, my loser is Elon Musk, because I think he comes off worse in this whole spat with Donald Trump. It's not going to win him over from people who hate Trump, because he endorsed him to begin with. So I think it's all just pretty embarrassing. But Prue MacSween,